You just want me to take pictures? Okay.
They need a lift here, right?
He didn't know where to go.
Oh, God. Huh.
Dad, where you going?
Over here. You stay out here.
I come over?
No.
Man. That's a good big tree to throw my knife at. What you guys doing?
Pull the tower up.
Oh my God! You guys have that?
Okay, who's going to run the end line? You got her tied up back there?
You have to pull it up?
Tire up.
Tire. Second tire. No problem. Look at it. Move. Pull her up there so you can hold it. I got her.
I can see our dude. I'm trying to go kill my caterpillar. I'm trying to go kill my caterpillar.
No, he's not.
See? I can look this tip.
Yeah. We're taking a look over. That's right on the wrong post.
How much for, boys?
Keep her going. Get the climbing mode. Move left to the right. Oh my God. Your fingers are going to get hurt. Come on. Yes, I see.
Looks pretty good here, yeah.
No, not bad. Right here. Not bad.
Did you date it, Mom?
I
didn't title it. I was going to title it. Title's right there.
Mom, I changed my
Should actually change that.
What are you doing way down there?
There's your bag.
Get up on my back.
You've got a nice view here.
Get up on my back. I can get up on you. Dad, you used to come out here someday. Brilliant view.
Just a rope.
Yeah. Glory, the brilliant view. It's funny, man.
I went up there with Jeff something a certain way.
This is a nice place.
What's your son?
A wire braided rope.
Pull out, no problem if you want.
Yep, be all right. Okay? Yep. Just watch that ladder line now, Jim. Yeah, okay. Bring the other rope down. Can ya? Grab the table and you can probably reach it, can you?
Yeah.
Where?
Slide it down a little bit so we can reach it.
Put a little tension on it, Rick. There you go. There we go.
Now we got the other one there.
Now, we have a polar slide. Keep shaking that, Mike. Take it.
Yeah, but I'm taking the whole tower.
Heaver, Peter. Good man. There we go.
Can I go down there?
Yeah, like,
Put that in the air.
Where are we going with her? Well, a big tree, that big tree looks just perfect. It's just calling our names in. Jack! Jeff, you're the last coming.
No climb, no tree.
What's going on? Get the rock on.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, one step and you're done. One step and you're done.
No, yeah. The top section just seems to, no matter what I do to it, after it sets for a while, it seems to cut me teeth. Just so that it won't come out, so you got to go to work and take the whole work out.
Hey, ready? Tell me when. You're on. Okay, we have over here with the blue truck here, and there's Shane coming out there right now. That's VE1GOS's trailer there, and he has two antennas, one on each end of the trailer there, and they go up to roughly about 30 feet there. He's got a Ringo Ranger on the back side there, and on the front side he has we have three antennas on that. Up at the very top we have a 10-meter vertical, and then we have a 160-meter dipole up there, and also a long wire we're running all to the same trailer there. And inside we have an HF rig and 2 meters and packet in there. And we will go in there after and have a look around and see what we got here. And now we'll swing over to our right here, and we'll catch the second trailer, who is that is Willard's trailer, VE1WJH, and behind that we have about a 50-foot tower, and on top we have a 2-meter and 70-centimeter beam, and on top of that again we have a 6-meter vertical at the very top there. And in the front, which you just can't see because of the trees, we have a G5 RV, a homemade one put up there, which is making our HF contacts there. And the tower was put up with the ropes and I'm trying to think, pulley, and that was put up there yesterday. And of course, we got the Canadian flag up at the very top there, so we have all the angles covered, and very proud Canadians for sure. So anyways, we have an HF rig, we have a full band VHF, UHF radio in there, and we've been working that one quite steady. And now we'll move over to the Tri-County Radio Club here that Okay, so, you ready? Okay, this is the Tri-County van from Moncton, New Brunswick, and they have come down here to help us out on field day here, and On the controls right now is Gordy, VE1AJF, and he's going to give you a little demonstration of the radios and things that they have in the van here, and that's so. Go ahead, Gordy. Just let us know what different radios and things you get in here.
Okay, Jim. Well, first of all, down at this end of the console, we've got some HF gear. We've got a general coverage receiver we use for monitoring and time signals, and the lights up top here. We have an HF transceiver down below here, runs about 100 watts. We have a built-in antenna tuner, and over in the corner here we have a homemade jack field, whereby we can select different radios in the console to a little outlet port up top here, so that we can operate inside. Down below my feet we have an onboard VHF 2-meter repeater, and it's currently in the building stage, but it works. It just needs a little fine tuning. Next bay over in the console, we have up top a selection of cooling fans we can bring up for each of the equipment bays in case the temperature starts getting up. We've got a what we call our number 2 VHF 2-meter rig here, 16 channels, and right now we've got it dialed over on the packet radio port, and in the number 3 bay, also behind the number 2 bay here, we've got all our DC power for the console. Over we've got our packet TNC, which is connected to this VHF radio, and its control is via this laptop computer that Greg's operating there right at the moment. And we
Zoom
keep
into that one.
Yep, we keep this in the van all the time. Everything works on 12 volts, and we don't have to have the computer on to receive messages. We can leave the rest of it on. We also have a loud hailer, which we can use to, for example, page people on a site, or to broadcast a time signal, for example. I can bring it over to the speaker on this. We have a charger for one of our 2 portables that we keep on board all the time, and that just plugs in there and sits there normally while we're running. Right over behind Greg here, we have equipment storage, headphones, spare parts, etc. Down below them in this screened-in enclosure, we have a 120 volt AC inverter, which we can uncoil an extension cord from and use for moderate powered 120 volt devices, soldering irons and this type of thing, computer terminals. We have equipment storage underneath the seats. We keep spare connectors and this type of thing. Tools to support the radio equipment and vehicle repairs. We keep our log books here. We have vehicle maintenance log, and we have a radio log, which Greg's got with him there too, which we use for on board. And right around in back of me here, it's a little hard to see from that angle.
I'll have to change again. I'll have to go around.
Okay. We have storage for our auxiliary mobile whip. We can bring that out and screw it on, and we have locking drawers we can slide out with keep keys and spare parts in, this type of thing. And we have a locker down below on the back of this fold-up table, which we keep all like loops and spare parts for the van in we might need on the road. And I'll just come outside. The vehicle was originally an ambulance. Still maintains all the ambulance lighting, and we've kept that up. On top we've got 5 VHF antennas. Actually, one of them is a dual bander. We have a number 1 VHF in the on the console up in the driver's area for on-the-road communications, and we also carry a VHF UHF scanner up front in the dash. We can monitor other repeaters and frequencies while we're on the go. So the 2 front antennas are hooked to those 2 pieces of equipment. Coming back, we have a dual band antenna, and actually right at this point in time it's on the receive side of our VHF repeater. Following straight back we have a 5/8 wave, that's on the transmit side of our VHF repeater. We set it up like that with the duplexers to get a little better isolation. We have a 1/4 wave whip back here, that's dedicated to the packet radio and number 2 VHF inside normally. Now today, because of the location, we've strung, tapped in a fine antenna supplied here by the Westcumb Amateur Radio Club. Give us a little better stability on packet. And so we've got that tied in. And right on the back bumper here, we of course have our normal mobile VHF whip. Stainless steel bracket made up, and this screws on very basic mobile whip setup. That's probably about it, Jim. Yeah. Official field day operation here today. For one of getting a little better antenna, we've installed and tapped into a 80-meter dipole supplied by the Westcumb Amateur Radio Club, and right now we've got that orientated to give us a good lobe into the States. In order to give us the direction, we had to fabricate a couple of mounts, and we did that just quickly with some available cut down trees. We made a little tripod down this end for one end, and just swinging around here we have one in the trees there. It's a little hard to see. That supports the opposite end of the antenna. It works very well. I think it's really the first time we've tried a mount like that. It was just cobbled up on location.
When we were putting it up.
Okay, CBC television.
Sir. Okay. Okay. We have in the trailer here. We have Rick VE9 RWS here, sitting in the captain's chair here, and seems to be enjoying every second of it there. Next to him we have Shane VE1 MEA sitting there. And over in the corner there, we have our sideband specialist there, and 6-meter man there, but he's on the HF radio right now.
Specialist on 6
VE1MJF, Malcolm. And he's working the HF rig here right at the moment here.
You see this?
Yeah, all this.
We've got 2 sheets now.
Oh, 2 sheets, boy. We're flying high here. So this is Louise's VE1ABI. This is her HF rig and everything that she brought over and let us use. So it's been working good. This is the one that's hooked up to the G5 RV out there, and it's been working very good for the contest. And we appreciate her letting us use it there. And now we scan back over to the other side of the trailer. We have the VHF rig there, and that picks up 2 meters and 70 centimeters and 6 meters. So we made some contacts on that. And we have down here we have Malcolm's girlfriend here. And what's your name? Caroline. And of course over here we all know Leo over here. So VE1 JLC.
Hi, Leo.
And beside her we have a cell phone that we keep just for contacts with the families of the hams that are over here, so they can keep in contact with them in case anything happens. So that's pretty well all the setup we have here. We have just a handheld 2-meter radio here to keep contacts between all the trailers, so we can keep in contact with everybody. So that's pretty well all we have in this trailer. Now we'll be moving down to the other trailer, VE1 GOS's Bruce, and we'll have a look at the rigs in there and the fellows that are working it. This is the trailer of VE1 GOS's, and on the front he has a telescoping 3-section piece of pipe that he put up there, and on the very top we have the 10-meter vertical. Down below, we have, right below that, we have the 160-meter dipole, and then also coming off of that a little bit down lower is the long wire we have. So that's the different antennas, and on the far end, he also has the telescoping pipes that go up there with the 2-meter ringo on the back there. And also, what he's done with the pipe in the front, he's put a couple of ropes up here at the very top, and almost like a flagpole. And if you want to drop the dive poles, you just untie the ropes and down it comes, and you can change them over or fix them up or whatever it is, and then just put them up like flagpole again. So it works really fine. So appreciate Bruce doing that, because it works really good. Okay, now we'll go inside the trail.
And this is why the aerial is not exactly perpendicular.
Of amateurs over here on the side here with the black hat on there facing away from us is VE9LP. His name is Phil from Memram Cook. And on the other side is VE9ES Ed from Sackville, New Brunswick there. VE9ES? Pardon me?
VE9S.
Yeah.
Just sounds...
Okay, we have at the HF rig here, we have VE1 CPI Charles at the microphone here right at the moment, and VE1 SSB Jeff, the field day guru, I guess we'll call him here. He really enjoys the field day. So
I'm having lots of fun.
Yeah, that's for sure. There, and he really likes it there. We have an HF rig working here with an antenna tuner and everything, and we also have an extra HF rig here, which we used a couple of times here in place of it. So that's the setup here in this one. Now as we pan over to the far side of the trailer here, we have the owner of the camera that we are using here, and Mr. Ham Radio there, and all that there.
See the edit coming on.
Anyways, VE1 LAU Lori, and he's on the 2-meter rig here, and trying to make some contacts there and keep things between the trailers going here. So that's pretty well all we have in the trailer here, and we had a packet set up here, but it wasn't quite working, so we shut her down here. So that's pretty. Okay, so we're on the other side of the table here now. We're checking out on 40 meters here right now, and this is the rig being used. This is the HF rig, and above it we have a antenna tuner, and we have meters above that again. And off to one side we have Peter VE1 CCL, his HF rig that he also brought as a spare in case one of the other ones broke down. So these are the ones that are in use, and we made a lot of contacts on this trailer on 10 and 40, and I think some contacts on 15 there. So it's been working well, and we've been very thankful to VE1 GOS for having us, as we could use his trailer here, and to VE1 WJH Ward for the use of his trailer there too. So that's pretty well it. Maybe we'll take a camera and go the area outside there, but as far as our field day contacts, that's it. We had 3 transmitters in use, and we were going under 3A maritime. Let me just see where we are here. What do we have here? We got Silver Lake there in Sackville.
See, we don't...
I'm going to bring that up for the next field day.
Yeah. So we take the lens cap away from the guy with the camera.
Okay, we got Silver Lake, and what else we got? We got the RCI, we have the Transcan off in the distance there, Fort Bossier Shore. I think that's Fenwick way on the far ridge, isn't it?
I think so.
Fenwick. Fenwick, and then we've got Amherst Point, and
okay, I'm just zooming in now on the RCI towers.
Okay. Get them in good there. Here you filming, or?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Where are you going to start at the?
Still at the RCI.
Start at the ice here. Okay. So we're going to take a panoramic view of the whole area here on top of Beach Hill here outside of Sackville, which is owned by the town of Sackville now, and a very nice view from up here. We have straight ahead here, we have the Tanamar Marsh is way out on the flatlands there. That pretty well separate New Brunswick and Nova Scotia here. And you can see Silver Lake down below there. That's the outside of Sackville, New Brunswick here. And as we start to come around here, you will see the Trans-Canada Highway, the new divided section that is going between New Brunswick and Nova Scotia there, just opened here just a couple of years ago. And as you zoom in, you will find now, as you will go right by the RCI buildings, Radio Canada International, that the shortwave international service of the CBC there, and they transmit all around the world. And it's a very nice, very impressive location there. Several towers. I could go on quite a while about that. It's quite an outfit for sure, and it's very impressive. Anybody who listens to shortwave radio and that they know the RCI building in Sackville, and a lot of relays from overseas stations come in there and transmit their signals from there. And it's very impressive, even to the tourists, and that they really are impressed with it, because you drive right by it there, and at night it's all lit up with red lights and everything, and it's a very impressive outfit for sure. So and that is right on the Tannenmar Marshes here, just outside of Sackville, New Brunswick here. Now as we go right behind the towers there, up on the ridge there, that is Allac, and on the edge of the trees there to the right is Fort Beauséjour, which is one of the fortresses of I guess it was by the French back in the war there, and it's been preserved, and you can go in. It's a tourist attraction now, and as you pan over a little further there, behind Fort Beauséjour is Amherst, Nova Scotia. You can't see that because it's down behind the hills there. And above all that, on the hilltop there, is Fenwick, Nova Scotia, which is above the area, above Amherst there. And a few of the hams are from up in that area. And now as we pan over to the far right-hand side here, it takes you out on the Bay of Fundy, out on the edge of there, and out in Amherst Point, and home of VE1MWE Mike, and that's where he's located on the far side there. And that is the Bay of Fundy. The world's highest tides come back and forth in there, and well known throughout the world. So that's pretty well a looking at the area over there from one side to the other there. A very nice view up here on top of Beach Hill. And that's pretty well it for field day. We've covered just about everything, and we've had a great time. It's sunny and warm the last 2 days. Both days been really nice, and we've had a good time up here, and hope to do it again for sure. So that's just about it from here. So this was the club call was VE1 WRC, the Westmoreland Cumberland County Radio Amateur Club, and this was our field day 1996, June 22nd and June 23rd.
I'm the news editor for the Tannenmar newsletter for the Westcumb Amateur Radio Club, also the treasurer of the Westcumb Amateur Radio Club. That's it for me.
Greg Cormier, Senior Citizens Radio Club, VE9CJ.
Bob Sher with VE1XW, many clubs and visitors amongst it.
VE9LP.
New car, VE9LP.
VE1GLS. I helped put all that together.
Bruce Smith.
VE9, that goes here. I'm retired.
This is a picture of the RCI station on the Tannenmar Marshes, just outside of Sackville, New Brunswick. The previous pictures were taken from field day location, which is in this approximate area. Again in Beach Hill, just outside of Sackville.
another sign going in.
We're on the air.
That's right. So what are you officially? Coordinator? Chairman of the Field Day Committee?
Whatever you want to call me.
This is the guy that made it all possible.
Whatever you want to call me. I can be whatever you want.
This is Willard. He's the one responsible for this trailer. Willard Hudson. Mr. Russell Lee from Sackville.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, I'll tell you what was
The
happening.
insulator
If
on
we
there
didn't use the plastic, it was keying right through me.
his body.
Yeah. So I need it as an insulator for the plastic.
Even now, it probably will. It might. I don't know.
Going right through, isn't it?
I'm going to key it though. Wait. That's to do it.
String plans just a little bit. One elbow.
Go, Frosty, go.
Okay, we'll go for it.
Hi, buddy. As you can see, sending Morse code with means of tinfoil as your Morse code key, done by one of the Moncton amateurs in the Tri-County van on, I believe, 80 meters. This was
the final stages for field day. Starting to take it all down. Tennant's going.
Hello.
Some of the Moncton guys coming down out of the tree after disconnecting their antenna.
Welcome.
Knock them, knock them. Must have got two of everybody already, did you? Joe's taking pictures of people with videos. Now he's a tree hack.
Taking down the TRV. Let's go play. I'm trying to tape this. Go play. Go play, you two. That's the final. It's down. No, give it to the baby, please.
That's pretty well everything, right?
I'm nervous to work here. These working all my life. Oh.
You can shut that down now if you like, Dave.
Okay, come here, Loris. Let her go.
No, don't do anything rude. No fingers.
No rudes.
It's true.
Hi.
Hi from Beach Hill, New Brunswick. Brought to you by the Wooden Shed.
Victor Echo 1 Whiskey Radio Charlie Club.
Over the mosquitoes. Where's our sign?
Yeah, where's our sign? We should have had our sign.
Mosquito Day 96. Salute.
Salute.
Action there with a big truck, so maybe they got it all paved and finished. I have no idea. Well, like I said, they could be paving, but the trucks wouldn't be able to go in and out because they'd have to load the asphalt. Well, truck just came in there. I have no idea. Oh, well, just have to keep it going.
We're
some sunset, boy, it was beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you don't get a red sunset and a poor day next.
Yeah.
You got the good one. Oh, that makes a difference.
Call?
Pardon?
What's your call?
XNC.
Oh.
Ex-Navy cook. That's the way I think. Yeah. Amherst. Probably heard me blatting once in a while. I don't get on a lot, but I get on some. Pardon?
See on that occasionally, and I go on the TV occasionally, that's the 40 meters.
Oh yeah, I only got 2 meters.
Oh.
I stopped there. We can see whether I want to go further or not.
Oh, I see.
I thought of going packing, but lots of different ones. A lot of them get another packing. Not bothering, so I'll just decide and wait for a while. See what I want to do, because I don't want to spend a bunch of money and then pack it away, you know? I want to figure out exactly what I want to do before I start. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
getting way up here.
D1 SSP, D1 MWE, you round, Jeff?
Okay. We'll get this one stretched out here, Daniel. We'll be able to tie on the poles in. No live critters. That one? I'm gonna go up to the top there and see if he downtown. No, it's turned around lower. Bigger lane. Can't catch it. Oh, Danny's catering to the place. Yeah, he went around. He may be up the place.
mentioned at the meeting about friggin' road.
Well, I know. I called it the other day when I was
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, what happened to Cody?
Don't drive like stuff tonight.
Is that right? The signs that are up are very full. See? How they were even up. He was supposed to put those up earlier. They need a lift here.
I called Peter and he didn't know where to go.
Oh, God. Ah.
Dad, where you going?
Over here. You stay out here.
Too high, buddy, because you could fall and hurt yourself.
Oh, wow, that's the very tip almost. Dad, you hold me down for a minute. My foot's getting shocked.
Color or black and white? No, color. Here?
Not in here, no.
No.
Color comes out color.
Yeah, it comes out color. Yeah, same as mine.
Yeah.
I think there was $500 difference for to see black and white or to see color. And I thought, I don't think it ain't that important. If it's something I want to see, like when we do the fireworks and things,
yeah,
I just leave both eyes open.
Oh, there he is.
Greg, you doing? Everybody, wake up, Paul. See? 247. Rick took it a few minutes ago.
That's the total, eh?
That's total, 3 of them.
Bye, George.
Howdy, Jeff.
Jeff.
Okay, I guess I deserve that.
PEI, so to speak.
Huh?
PEI, vertical polarization, you run it horizontal. On the side. Imagine that. Did it.
Here, what then?
2 meters. 5 watts. 5 watts output on my end. Running vertical, you run them horizontal.
You off right there.
Bingo, half a signal.
6 3 off the signal. 3,
Anyway,
6,
we did it. I got
12.
6. Anyway, I got our thing contacts we needed from VHF.
Well, I think there's a certain requirement by regulation that you can't set up before.
What'd you say?
Oh, you missed the hot dog advertising.
Well,
Hot dog, dear hot dog, not the barbecue. Woo!
here, why don't I go? I'll call you later. Get off my back! Let me come with you. There. Why don't you haul the picnic table over? What? You'd like to walk all over. Why walking out here? I'm walking all over all the time.
you see?
Feeling better today, huh?
Huh?
He's feeling better.
Yep.
No, I'm just going to leave yours right there. I'll have to see. You get any, Oh, Jim's coming. This is Jim's gonna get in here.
Hi, Jim.
That means he's recording, you realize.
Yeah.
That means okay, go ahead, Larry. Let her go.
No, don't do anything rude. No fingers.
No rude.
It's true.
Hi.
Hi from Beach Hill, New Brunswick. Brought to you by the Wooden Ship.
Rick, one whiskey radio, Charlie Club.
Where's their sign?
Yeah, where's our sign? We should have had our sign.
Mosquito Day 96. Salute.
Salute.
Hey, we did.
Yours is going, is it, Jim? Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it,
Just hold it.
hold it.
Yeah,
Here comes the
yeah, we gotta get Lori in.
Maybe you should get one of them to take so you can be in the picture, eh, Jim?
I think that'd be a good plan. Get a better picture.
Legal document.
Oh!
Open the lens!
Oh!
Serial numbers.
Okay. One, two, three, smile.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, that's
You
it,
are
guys.
glad! You are right! Did very good, Daddy! Good time, I thought, after a little rough stuff after start, but
Now we're gonna go right where we were.
afterwards. Yeah. Everybody sit past me.
Several.
No, there is.
Gotta move those picnic tables back?
Yeah, we gotta do it, yeah.
Shoot five of them, huh? You guys picking up the calls and telling me which ones they are.
Hey, where's gonna put that picnic table?
She's already. Oh, she's already got it. She knows how to operate.
Let's bring it back over here.
Now she got the contest.
Gotcha.